Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings, Los Angeles. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Wednesday, April 8th. You'll be interested to know. 52 years ago, today in 1974, Hank Aaron hit his 712th home run, a dramatic swing that sent the ball into the right field stands and broke a cherished home run milestone. That moment became a defining achievement in American sports, honoring perseverance and reshaping how generations celebrate the lifetime record for power hitting. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. This morning, it's looking clean with 2 feet of swell rolling in from the west-southwest. Conditions stay consistent until noon, when the wind shifts onshore at 7 miles per hour, adding some texture to the surface. Expect fair conditions for the afternoon with continued 2 feet waves and a slight increase in wind strength. Best time to ride is at 7 a.m. with a 2-foot outgoing low tide when the west-southwest swell is 2.5 feet at 6 seconds and the sideshore wind is 2 miles per hour. The first low tide on Wednesday will be a 1/2 foot at 9:30 a.m., followed by a 1/2 foot low tide at 11. The nearshore buoy at Santa Monica Pier reads 64 degrees for the water temperature. Conditions start off fair on Thursday with waves around 2 to 3 feet and clean morning sets. Friday sees a slight increase to 3 to 4 feet, remaining clean early before choppy conditions develop later. Expect Saturday to hold similar size, but with challenging choppy surf throughout the day, making Friday the standout for more favorable conditions. This morning, there's patchy fog, and it feels like 61 degrees with no wind. The sunset will take place at 7:20, and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:30. Looking ahead in the weather. Saturday will be mostly sunny with highs near 64 and a northeast breeze up to Skip. Sunday and Monday warm up with Sunday near 68 and Monday near 72, staying partly to mostly sunny with lows in the upper 40s to mid-50s. A slight chance of rain returns Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday night with highs near 71 and overnight lows around 57. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, LA County experienced its worst year on record for flea-borne typhus cases, reporting 220 cases in 2025. Experts indicate that the disease is challenging to eradicate because humans, animals, and vectors all contribute to its transmission. Outbreaks were investigated in central LA, Santa Monica, and Willowbrook, with 17 reported cases of typhus this year. Eamon Halle, a medical epidemiologist at the LA County Department of Public Health, stated that increased interaction between reservoir animals, primarily rats, free-roaming cats, and opossums, raises the risk of flea-borne typhus. Weather patterns also indirectly influence the disease's spread. Now on to sports. In just over 2 weeks, Commissioner Roger Goodell is expected to commence the 2026 National Football League draft in Pittsburgh by announcing that the Raiders are selecting Indiana quarterback Fernando Mendoza with the number 1 pick. Mendoza, however, is not expected to be there to join Goodell on stage and pose with his new team jersey and cap. According to Adam Schefter of ESPN, Mendoza has informed the National Football League that he will not be attending the draft in person because he plans to celebrate with his family in Miami instead. Though many presumed #1 picks choose to attend the draft in person for the experience, Mendoza is far from the first to opt out of going to the event. In local sports, the Dodgers extended their winning streak to 5 games with a 4-1 victory over the Blue Jays in Toronto on Tuesday night. Yoshinobu Yamamoto pitched 6+ innings, allowing just 1 run and striking out 6, while Shohei Ohtani continued his impressive on-base streak, now at 42 games. Kyle Tucker solidified the win with an RBI single in the 9th, despite striking out 3 times earlier in the game. The Blue Jays, reeling from a tough loss the previous day, have now lost 6 straight games. Ohtani is set to start in the series finale on Wednesday. In top news, surprising links between autism and Alzheimer's could change how we treat both. The idea that 2 conditions at opposite ends of life might be biologically linked is beginning to upend long-standing assumptions in brain science. Joseph Buxbaum was initially unconvinced. When early hints of a connection between autism and Alzheimer's began to appear in the medical literature a few years ago, they struck him as implausible. But the signals kept accumulating, and over time, his skepticism gave way to a new line of inquiry. "I came to this kicking and screaming. I didn't want to believe it," said Buxbaum. Autism has long been treated almost exclusively as a childhood condition. In business news, the 60-40 restaurant rule is breaking, and it is not because the food got worse. GLP-1 drugs have reduced millions of customers' appetites, but that is not the only culprit in the profit crunch. Many ancient rules in certain industries have outlived their value, such as spilling salt or whistling in the kitchen. Operators now view these beliefs as mere superstitions. However, no one in the food service industry has questioned the core proposition that a restaurant needs a ratio of 60% drinks to 40% food to succeed long-term. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is unchanged at $69,000. Ethereum is down 1% to just over 2,000. And XRP is down 1% to $1.32. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Elon Musk is partnering with Intel on his ambitious Terafab project, which aims to build specially designed chips for SpaceX and xAI, as well as for Tesla. In an announcement on Tuesday, Intel stated it would collaborate with these companies to design, fabricate, and package ultra-high-performance chips at scale. The partnership is a significant win for Intel, which has faced challenges in recent years, leading to cuts in production capacity. Last year, the Trump administration secured an equity stake in Intel for around $9 billion. As of March 20th, the U.S. government held 8.4% of Intel's outstanding shares. And in entertainment news, why you should actually get excited for Marvel's X-Men movie reboot highlights the return of the mutants as a significant event in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The X-Men are set to join the Marvel Cinematic Universe, making appearances in Avengers Doomsday. In addition, a new X-Men movie is currently in development. Fans are eager to see whether Marvel will continue the original series storyline or introduce a new cast. This reboot could reshape the future of the X-Men within the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Stay tuned for more updates on this exciting journey. Well, alrighty, folks. It's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American author and motivational speaker, Wayne Dyer. And he said, "When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change, highlighting the power of perspective in shaping our experiences and outcomes." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings, Los Angeles.